Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nerd Mode On, and welcome to episode 19 of Battle Reports, a video series where I'll be going over a particular weapon in Battlefield 1 and breaking down the statistics of the weapon to provide you guys with a better idea of how the weapon will perform on the battlefield. So for today's episode, we're actually going to be taking a look at the 12G Automatic. Now, of course, in real life, it's more commonly known as the Browning Auto 5. Now, just in case you guys are not very familiar with this weapon, let's briefly talk about the historical relevance of this particular weapon during this period. The Browning Auto 5 is a recoil-operated semi-automatic shotgun that was designed by John Browning. The Auto 5 was the first successful semi-automatic shotgun that was designed and remained in production until 1998. The weapon featured a distinctive high rear end which earned it the nickname Humpback. The official name of the shotgun designates that it had an autoloader with a capacity of 5 rounds. While John Browning traditionally presented his designs to Winchester, the weapon's manufacturer refused to agree to his terms and conditions for this weapon. As a due result, he went to Remington soon after his conference with Winchester. Unfortunately, the president of Remington suffered a heart attack as Browning waited to offer them the gun. This forced him to produce the weapon overseas and later licensed the design to Remington. All things considered, Remington sold a variant that was called the Remington Model 11 that was nearly identical but lacked the magazine cutoff that was found on the Browning. Now, with a brief excerpt of the history of this particular weapon, let's transfer over to the variant system and discuss what type of variants are available for this weapon. The available variants for this deadly semi-automatic shotgun are the 12G Automatic Hunter, the 12G Automatic Extended, and last but certainly not least, we have the 12G Automatic Backboard. Since we've uncovered the 3 available variants, let's break down what each variant does in respect to the weapon that it has been attached to. For starters, we have the Hunter variant, which provides the user with the benefit of the pellets having a tighter spread, which allows them to have a larger ranged effectiveness. Moreover, this variant in terms of its ranged effectiveness is between the factory and slug variants. Next in line, we have the Extended variant, which provides the user with the shotgun being granted with a larger magazine that permits the user the ability to dispose of multiple targets without the need to reload as frequently. And last but certainly not least, we have the Backboard variant, which provides the user with the benefit of the shotgun having reduced recoil, thus it recovers better from the recoil that is associated with firing the weapon. However, the damage drop-off is worse compared to its competitors. Now that we've had the opportunity to further break down the variant system, let's move over to the weapon statistics since this is the most prominent information that you as a player will run into while utilizing this weapon. It is worth noting that we'll only be covering the information that is constant between all variants. As you may have noticed, each variant slightly changes some statistics depending on which variant the user has selected. With that being said, the 12G Automatic has a rounds per minute that clocks in at 257. The rounds per minute of this semi-automatic shotgun does mean that this is the fastest firing shotgun that is currently available for the assault class in Battlefield 1. With that being said, this semi-automatic shotgun does have a velocity that clocks in at 333 meters per second. This value is constant for a majority of the shotguns in Battlefield 1, so of course there isn't really going to be a whole lot of competition when it comes down to this specific area of the shotguns available in this category. Now, transferring over to the damage model, let's quickly take a look at the Hunter and Extended variant considering that they both have very similar base statistics. For starters, these variants do a maximum of 8.4 damage per pellet up until 16 meters. Now, after 16 meters, you're going to notice a gradual decline of the overall damage being outputted at range, and once you reach 23 meters, you're going to be doing a minimum of 4.2 damage per pellet. Switching over to the Backboard variant, we do get to see some slight deviation from the original 2 variants. For starters, the Backboard variant does a maximum of 8.4 damage per pellet up until 14 meters. Now after 14 meters, you'll notice a gradual decline of the overall damage being outputted at range, and once you reach 21 meters, you'll be doing a minimum of 4.2 damage per pellet. One of the saving graces of all 3 variants is that each shotgun shell contains a total of 11 pellets. As a due result of this pellet capacity, this does mean that in extreme close quarters, all 3 variants do possess the ability to one-shot kill an enemy player. Now moving right along, the 12G Automatic Hunter in addition to the Backboard variant do have a maximum capacity of 5 shells. The only exception to this rule is the Extended variant, which does provide the user with 2 additional shotgun shells. Regardless of the variant that you're utilizing, at one point or another you're going to be forced to have to reload this weapon. In any case, like most shotguns available in Battlefield 1, there is a pre-reload animation that does need to occur. Once the animation has concluded, it will take 0.67 seconds for each individual shotgun shell to be reloaded into the shotgun itself. Once the maximum shell capacity has been reached, there will also be a post-reload delay which only takes 0.3 seconds. During this process, the character will flip the shotgun back into a firing ready position. With that all being said, unfortunately the weapon really struggles to outperform the Model 10A due to the devastating nature of that shotgun. The Auto 5 possesses many unique qualities that allocates the shotgun to only extreme close-quartered engagements. The increased rate of fire allows the weapon to deal with many foes in quick succession without having to await the following shell to be pumped into the firing chamber. Furthermore, the shotgun seems to displace many pellets around targets that are strictly aligned within the user's crosshair. This will cause many players to question why they dealt insignificant damage to targets that are well within the kill zone of this specific shotgun. But anyway guys, this is really all the information I have for you. Hopefully you found something in the video insightful and or entertaining. But until the next episode guys, this has been NMO, and I'm going to be signing out guys. Peace!